From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Monday, August 28th, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. As part of Mayor Jason Solomon's 2024 budget, the Rapid City Police Department will receive more than $20 million for personnel. Much of that will go towards pay and benefits to not only attract new officers, but also retain long-term employees who have started to leave police work in recent years. The Rapid City Fire Department will also receive more money for personnel, around $15 million, which will represent the largest part of their budget. Chief Jason Culberson said fire departments across the country are also having trouble recruiting and retaining new people as tenured employees retire and leave. Pennington County is looking for applicants for the Air Quality Board. Amy Rose has the details.
The Pennington County Commission is seeking applicants to fill an at-large vacancy and complete a 3-year term on the Rapid City Air Quality Board. The Rapid City Area Air Quality Board meets on a quarterly basis with the goals of maintaining compliance status with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's National Ambient Air Quality Standards and to prevent adverse health and environmental effects resulting from fugitive dust emissions and smoke from wood burning and open burning. These goals are achieved and maintained through development and implementation of programs of education, air pollution prevention, abatement, and control. Applicants can submit a citizen's interest form and waiver to permit a background investigation to the Pennington County Commission.
State officials are working to increase South Dakota teachers' salaries. The State Teacher Compensation Review Board is sending recommendations to the state legislature. Those recommendations include the Department of Education creating an updated teacher compensation accountability model. Inflation and other increasing costs have forced school districts to dip into larger portions of state funding that would normally go toward salaries to cover overhead costs. In national and international news, Americans asked to describe the Democrat in the White House and the Republican best positioned to face him in next year's election say President Joe Biden is old and confused, and they say former President Donald Trump is corrupt and dishonest. Unflattering portraits of Biden and Trump emerged clearly in an AP poll, which asked an open-ended question about what comes to mind when people think of them. For Biden, the largest share of U.S. adults mention his age at 80. Trump has been indicted on 4 cases and elicits words such as crooked and liar. 8 Marines remain hospitalized in Australia after a training accident. Amy Rose has the latest.
8 U.S. Marines remain in a hospital in the Australian north coast city of Darwin after they were injured in a fiery crash of tilt-rooter aircraft that killed 3 of their colleagues. Officials say all 20 survivors were flown from Melville Island 50 miles south to Darwin within hours of the Marine V-22 Osprey crashing on Sunday morning during a multinational training exercise. All received treatment at Royal Darwin Hospital, and 12 had been discharged by Monday. The first 5 Marines to arrive at the city's main hospital were critically injured, and 1 underwent emergency surgery. The conditions of the 8 that remain in the hospital have not been released. Emergency responders say they were surprised the death toll from the crash was not higher given the impact.
Russia's investigative committee has confirmed Wagner chief Yevgeny Prigozhin was killed in a plane crash. The committee said in a statement on Sunday that genetic testing had identified all 10 bodies recovered at the site of the crash, and the findings conformed to the manifest of the doomed flight. Russia's Civil Aviation Authority earlier this week said Prigozhin and some of his top lieutenants were on the list of 7 passengers and 3 crew members that plummeted to the ground halfway between Moscow and St. Petersburg on Wednesday. The 62-year-old Prigozhin was killed 2 months after he mounted a day-long mutiny against Russia's military that President Vladimir Putin decried as treason. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and breezy today with a high of 87. Low tonight, 61. And that was your Daily Slice for Monday, August 28th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great day.